All right, again, this time off my phone because my internet just went out real quick. So I was streaming the draft off my phone I was streaming off my laptop and streaming the draft off my phone, and it could not handle that. So I'll have to let people trickle on in again. So I don't know if I can. All right. Hopefully this is working. I had to go to my phone because it just dropped off. But the brown selection is in. Yeah, my internet just dropped off my laptop. It does that sometimes. So there we go. All right, it's right. So Jacob's number 3 quarterback. So I really hope the internet stays on my phone and it doesn't just start draining through. It doesn't just start draining through. Oh yikes! Doesn't just start draining through my data. I'm trying to get my chat up on my laptop so I can see what everybody's saying. I was worrying about that. My laptop does that when I Skype with my friends, so I thought it was a possibility. But it is annoying. Oh, whoops. I misspelled party. Great. Party. All right. The Vikings. All right, cool, Mark. All right, so at least chat will pop up on my phone when you guys say something. So like, that's pretty neat. See if I can change this thumbnail. Yikes. Doesn't look very good. Might be a swing and a miss for the old Brownsies again. All right. It'd be great if my Wi-Fi doesn't go off again. Tyrod should be the starter. Come on. Tyrod should be the starter. All right, Giants. What are you guys thinking for the Giants? No, I only got Morgan in here. Now there are different buttons I have. Pretty neat. I can add different filters. We can make this look pretty neat. Whoa. Glamour. Dream. Oh, spooky. It's the NFL draft. Oh, now we're haunted. All right. Darnold or Barkley? That's what I got here. And the boos are ringing. All right. Penn State. Sounds good still. Great. I'm glad you're here, Morgan. You're all my support. Yeah, that sucks. I thought I was doing good with them. And then the internet just, whoop, we out of here. Oh, man, that's so stupid. Never hooked up my computer to the Ethernet. I wonder if that would have helped. Yeah, I really knew. I knew better. Don't the Giants actually play in New Jersey? So Saquon is supposed to be the real deal. Supposed to be like the next Adrian Peterson. You can see a little Adrian Peterson in there. You can see a little Adrian Peterson in there. Oh, Morgan, this is like just like FaceTime pretty much. FaceTime by having good lighting. So why don't you just tell me, what does it say when I press the home button? I'm gonna press the home button, and what does it say? Does it like pause the stream or something? No, I'm back. All right, the Jets. The Jets, they got like quarterback 100%. Who's their quarterback? Nobody? No, wait, the Jets. The Jets are the ones that traded up. The Jets have Teddy. So the Jets have Teddy and McCown, but they'll almost for sure be picking up quarterback. All right, that's not bad then. All right, people joining back. I was streaming off my laptop and it just said nah to the internet. It just jumped straight off the internet. So I'm streaming off my phone now. Hopefully, I stay here. And if it does, it'll just drain all my data, and I'll have to pay Verizon a couple $1,000, but it's okay for you guys. But yeah, didn't miss anything. If Mike's Hike's there, or Vikes Hike, whatever. You missed Mayfield going number one overall to the Browns. Then the Giants picked up the running back Saquon Barkley. Now we're at the Jets. What's up, Tim? Is this in New York or New Jersey? Where the hell the Jets actually play? I think the Jets actually play in New York, right? And again, You guys want me to do this during the Vikings games? I'll do this too. I think it's fun. If y'all don't have a party to go to, I'll be your party. I'm gonna get some drink. Yeah, boy needs a little bit. He has a little bit of thirst. Oh, the sponsor of the JLC YouTube channel. I wish. I don't even get ads. What am I talking about? So I'm assuming you guys can at least kind of feel the draft on my end if you guys can't see it wherever you guys are at. I'm actually a contender. He said, I think he just said the Giants are a contender now. Okay. No, I wish I could put my phone right up here so I'm looking at my TV. I'm still looking at you. So if you just get a chin cam over here. All right, pick is in. What do you guys got? Darnold. That's the best quarterback, right? Since the Browns took care of quarterback number 3 or 4. I like Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson might have the most potential out of this group. I think he'll be at least the most fun to watch, right? Running quarterbacks are always fun. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun once we start getting some trades in here. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, still got my beefsteak. Now, I wish when the pick was in, they'd just tell you right away. They'll cut this time in half, you know. What's up, Dylan? Oh, you want Sam Darnold? I think that's who I'd guess. I'd guess Sam Darnold. I don't think they should get a quarterback. It'd be cool if they got the guard. Let's protect Teddy. Get the guard. That'd be the best pick. Sam Darnold. Yeah. Rip Teddy. God, I feel so bad for Teddy. But there you go. There you go, Dylan. Man, I feel so bad for Teddy. He's probably quarterback number 3 over there. Hold on and join me watching me eating food. Appreciate y'all. Rosen to the Broncos? You don't think your boy Case Keenum gonna go all the way? You don't have that much trust in Case Keenum? I think there could be 2 more quarterbacks to go in this first round. So you're thinking, let Case go for 2 years and put Rosen in? Something like that? Because I would think the Cardinals would want one too. Like the Cardinals would probably be available. Lamar Jackson would look good over there. The Patriots need a quarterback again. They probably won't go in the first round, but that's where they got Jimmy G. So who knows? The Patriots could be getting a quarterback. Probably make most sense for them to go in the second round, though. No, wait, they have 2 first-round picks, so Lamar Jackson's going to be behind Tom Brady? Still looking good? I'm going to go every now and again just to make sure I'm still on the internet, so that's what I do when that happens. Beef jerky's bad for your teeth? What else is bad for your teeth? Not eating. Oh, it says my, I guess, but I need protein, my man. Your boy needs a little bit of protein. YouTube doesn't pay me, so I need to get paid somehow. Hopefully it's still doing good. It says it's not looking good. It says it's good now, okay. Yeah, high sodium, I guess that's how they, dehydrate it. But you know what? Your boy don't care. Don't tell me what to do. You think, I drafted the Jets, right? You said you're going to bring a lot of wins to the Jets. Huh. All right, so the Browns pick 4. God, the Jets have 5 quarterbacks. The Jets can make their own pizza joint with their quarterbacks. 5 Guys, burgers, and butt fumbles. It doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but that's what they're doing. All right, so you think the Browns are going with the guard here? That's what I'm guessing. All right, pick is in. I think they gotta go with the guard here. Or they could go with Chubb, but I think that's the other option that's usually in this area. Ten straight losing seasons to prove the Browns are the most consistent franchise in sports history. That's consistency. You preach that day in and day out. The Browns are the only team that can do it. Put some respect in the orange and black. So I don't know. I don't see that Stephen paid enough attention. But Child really guard. What? All right, so the Browns don't know what they're doing. Okay, probably the best cornerback on the board. Man, 4-3-2. My man can fly. Holy cow! So Browns fans. Oh man, yeah. I mean, you need corners, but if they wanted to get him, they should try to trade back. Even if they don't get a whole lot, even if they just get like a 6th-round pick or something, you think somebody would do it? I mean, it's worth getting at least something. That's an awful pick. I mean, you never know when a team's gonna reach, so there's that. But still, you know. Well, what I'll do next time for this is I'll hook my Ethernet cord up to my laptop and try that again. It'd be nice if I could see on my TV. I broke off the cable thing, so I can't, just put the cable from the wall on my TV because the little insert thing that hooks up to the TV I broke off somehow. So I had my HDMI from my laptop to my TV, and I'm streaming it via the Xfinity stream service thing we can do it through my school. But the Broncos. I had the guy that wanted the Broncos to get a quarterback. They have Keenum. John Elway says he's high in Keenum. Don't believe it. Now the Broncos kind of need a lot of their defense either left or is aging. They have Von Miller. That's pretty much their defense right now. Their offense, they have 2 solid receivers, but not like amazing, right? Both expensive and overrated receivers. Now they don't really have a quarterback. So maybe they'd be a lot better with a better quarterback, of course. The heck's this commercial? But I do plan on doing this during the regular season for the games. It'll be a lot of fun, especially in the playoffs. Oh, the boy will get heated. God. I hope everybody has been wanting to find my stream can find it. I don't know if this send messages out as good as other devices. All right. Broncos still deciding. Because the Broncos have a decision here. There's a the trio of quarterbacks is still an option. They say they're high on Keenum. I don't believe it. If they want a quarterback, this is the best spot to do it. In case Keenum, the 2-year deal, it's you're showing on the screen right now. 2-year deal is good enough. That's like, it screams bridge. Picks in. Quarterback wouldn't be too bad. Chubb's still on the board. And Nelson the guard. So definitely an interesting one. But if you guys don't know, the Browns just picked up a corner, Denzel Ward, the number 4 overall pick. There you go, pick is in. Now, aren't they missing the music? The little doo-doo-doo. They ain't gonna get Brad back there again with Bradley Chubb. No, no, no. Need some DVs in there too, bud. There you go. Comes our boy Goodell. Oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, well, the NFL app spoiled the pick. The Denver Broncos select Bradley Chubb. Ah, the NFL had put the banner notification on my phone before he announced it on the TV. Can you believe it? There you go. The kid's supposed to be a first sure pick. Supposed to be real good. Real good. All right, boys, 1/6 of the way there. The team we care about. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh, this is why we stream this, boys. Make it a little bit more entertaining. Six four 269. So it's something like Joey Bosa? That Deion Sanders? Man, I should have known that. For you young fans, and Morgan, Deion Sanders is usually regarded as the best corner of all time. Really good. Played for the Falcons and Cowboys. I think most people would say he's at least a top 3 all time. Coverage skills, probably the best. Big criticism, not tackle well. Oh, Colts already in. The Colts are probably getting the guard. They're probably getting Olsen. They're probably freaking out. They're probably super excited. I know Jacob on the Vikings traded all the way up for a number 5 overall pick. It looks like they didn't even have to do that. But the Colts are probably getting the guard because they need somebody to protect Andrew Luck. That doesn't let me do that. Man, get that excited for a draft. Oh, I'm wearing a jersey. That's about it. Alrighty. Gotta be Quentin Nelson, you know? Alright, Quentin Nelson, probably for sure. It's a 9% chance. You gotta protect Andrew Luck, though. Yep. Alright, Quentin Nelson's supposed to be the most for sure pick in this draft. I don't know a whole lot about him except he's supposed to be really, really good. So 6'5", 325. A little bit of power. Andrew Luck's not gonna die. So everybody joining back. If you guys were in my last stream, internet died, so I'm streaming this off my phone. Hopefully it stays up this time. But okay, Browns doing Browns things. The Colts lucked out. I wonder if the Colts were thinking about trading for the 3rd overall pick, maybe. So now we're with the Bucks. So maybe that linebacker they were talking about. And I don't really know what the Bucks would need. They got a solid quarterback. They got one of the best wide receivers. No tight end supposed to go to maybe late in the 1st. I'm gonna guess defense. I'll guess that linebacker, but I don't know the Bucks roster good enough. Although, the only thing I do know about the Bucks, I don't know what round, but I know they're supposed to have a parrot announcing one of their picks, and that actually sounds lit. That's the best way to announce your pick. Have your boy Parrot McFlovers go on the stage and squawk out the pick. I think that's hilarious. I don't know what the Vikings could do to top that. Because I have a battleship go through the wall or something. But I always love the 8-minute wait between every pick. Man, the NFL draft is so fun. That's why you guys are here, right? Get a little bit of entertainment in your life. Man, I feel bad though, because we got good interactions on my last stream. Plus, it's just not covering it. But if y'all are having fun, you feel free to, hit that nice thumbs up button. Would appreciate it. Man, still deciding on your pick, huh? Now you would think these early top 10 picks, unless you're the Browns who still have no idea what you're gonna do, whatever. You'd think you have a good idea of who would be available, you know. Yeah, me too, Alexander. In my mock draft, I think if the Vikings stay at 30, if Isaiah Wynn's still there, I'd really like that. I think he'd help the team a lot. If they want to trade out and they think, what's his name? You know, the guard from Ohio that tore his pec during the combine or whatever. If they think he would still be available in the second round, I would trade back. Which would be unfortunate. It'd make this a lot of fun, right? I'd love to do this tomorrow, but I'm gonna be busy. I will be doing videos covering this in a lot more edited fashion. A live stream can be. Yeah, of course. And that's why I like Isaiah Wynn, because I think he'd be the best pass protecting guard that we could get. That's why we'd go there instead of like Hernandez. Hernandez would be cool. Because Dalvin Cook coming back too. So we need to get those running lanes going for Dalvin. Because that helps protect Kirk Cousins too. We just keep running the football, right? So if we just run the rock with Dalvin, Kirk can just kind of do his thing. Captain Kirk can just chill. Oh, trade the Bills coming up. They gotta be going quarterback. Do they even have a quarterback on the roster? Sorry, I squeaked like a 13-year-old boy, but they gotta be going quarterback, right? Alright, pick is in. It's gotta be Josh Rosen. I mean, though, is Josh Rosen the one with just the big arm and not accurate? Yeah, that's the week one. Jerick McKinnon's a good backup, though. I don't think that's gonna be much of a talk, but I will be covering that when I do my game preview. But is Jerick McKinnon listed as a #1 running back? I mean, Jimmy G against Mike Zimmer's defense is going to be a bigger story. Is Jimmy G, can he lose? That's going to be the bigger story. I appreciate everybody coming in to watch. Just come in and hang out. If you guys can make it to the Vikings draft party, here we go. I'm guessing Josh Rosen. I don't think they have a quarterback on the roster. They let Tyrod Taylor go. And they are a playoff team, so. I appreciate it, Alexander. All right. Let's draft more quarterbacks, can we please? It's going to be really interesting to see how these quarterbacks pan out. There's still going to be one more first-round quarterback. My boy Lamar Jackson. Crazy arm talent, physically and athletic. Lacks anticipation and consistent. See, the anticipation and accuracy, I think that's the most important trait. If he doesn't have it, he's not a first-round pick. I want anticipation, man. Arm talent's not going to save you, dog. But I guess that throws a little bit. That throws a little bit Aaron Rodgers-esque, you know. They'll throw on the run deep. I mean, I know when you're drafting somebody, it's more like what's the roof and how much you can coach them up. It doesn't look like a guy you want to start right away. And I don't know if the Bills have a good bridge quarterback. I didn't. No, wait. The Bills were. Yeah, the Bills I think had that pick, right? They had the pick that what the Colts trade up for or something. They're saying he's Carson Wentz. All right. I don't think he will. Like I would want Teddy to do something with the Jets, but I think he's gonna get a really raw deal over there. You know, which sucks. I think Teddy's good enough to be an NFL starter. Like if he's healthy, if the knees goes back, if he plays as good as he did his last season, I mean he was a Pro Bowler, right? As much as that matters. I mean, well, it wasn't like a Pro Bowler off the bat. He was after he was like the last wave of Pro Bowlers, but still, he's a Pro Bowl quarterback, man. I mean, there's a chance he won't even make the team, which I would rather honestly, I'd rather Teddy just get cut and get on a team that he can at least be the number two quarterback. But it sucks, right? I mean, I want to watch the Jets in preseason and hopefully see some Teddy action there. I wish the Vikings played the Jets. That'd be fun. But, whew, yeah, I'd be upset if I was Teddy. But first off, you don't get any type of respect in the open market. I don't. He gets signed right away. He must have just thought that was his only option or something. I don't know. But if I was Teddy, I would not have gone to the Jets right away. I don't know if they had McCown. If McCown just wasn't re-signed yet, they have him. Then they trade up right away. Like I don't know what Teddy was getting himself into. I don't know if he did. So unfortunate for him. Very unfortunate. Yeah, the Packers got Kaiser. Okay. Man, the Bills. He got a second round pick for that, man. Man, the Bears were listed to get Quentin Nelson. That sucks for them. That's why I saw the Bears getting a lot of mock drafts. They're gonna get screwed, boys. The Bears should go wide receiver here. They need some. They need a Mitchell Trubisky target, which I don't know if they're the top 10 quarterback in this draft. So then they probably should have traded back. But let's see what they do though. They also need corners because there's a lot of good quarterbacks in the NFC North. But hopefully they swing and miss. Man, I wouldn't be too surprised if like Isaiah Wynn went to the Bears, you know? Well, Kaiser's just gonna back up Aaron Rodgers, right? I think it's a dumb trade because Kaiser's awful, but still, right? If Aaron Rodgers is healthy, I mean, it'll still be competitive. I mean, the Packers will probably be a wild card team at the very least. I mean, the Vikings won't have the division clinched by anytime. Now, Paul, if you think it's finally that time, I mean, how long can you lose that? I mean, depends how much money. Like, I wouldn't bet like half your salary on it or anything. But if you wanna, drop $100 or something, uh, they're all right. All right, so they got the really good linebacker. All right. So a lot of these, I will know the players a lot more when we get to the late part of the first round. Well, Paul Allen just kind of threw that out there, you know. Paul Allen's being cocky. I have a schedule breakdown video if you haven't seen it, but in it, I just kind of threw out 13-3. Like, I think it'll be really good. I think a lot of Vikings fans is downplayed a little bit, and like 12-4 is like that's realistic too. But I think saying like 10-6, like, oh, we have such a tough schedule. I did a mock draft, and I said that I would like the Vikings to, if we stay at 30, if Isaiah wins there, pick him up. Otherwise, there's so many linemen that are so close. I would try to trade back in the early part of the second round, either with the Colts. So the Colts have 2 second-round picks, or right in front of the Colts. Yeah, 11-5 is good enough. Like, people say our schedule's so hard, but it's really not. Like, strength of schedule is average. Like, it's like 15th or something. Yeah, sure, there's some good teams. Yeah, we go to New England, we go to Philly. Of course, we go to Green Bay when we play them at home. All the division games are always kind of a toss-up, but come on, man. We're according to like the playoffs, right? We're a top 4 team, and we got like a top 15-ish quarterback, maybe with Thielen and Diggs. Kirk Cousins can get top 10, maybe even like top 5 quarterback. Dalvin Cook being back, who probably would have been the rookie of the year, my boy. Another year with Pat Elflein getting better. Yeah, no, the Patriots at home. That's one of the ones we said I said we would lose, but I think it'll be close, right? It's gonna be a fun game. You know, people just say, "Oh, they're so good." Come on, man. I do think it's a hard decision to say that Brady's not the GOAT. But it's also really hard to compare quarterbacks in different eras. Like, I never saw Joe Montana play, really. So how can I say Brady's better than him? You know what I'm saying? But you can say, oh, Joe Montana had Jerry Rice. And then when Brady gets the best wide receiver of our era, he loses to the Giants. All right, 49ers. They had their quarterback. They lost their running back, but I don't know if there's another good running back early in the first round. I'm sure they'd love a corner if that. Oh, the safety from Florida, maybe. Like, was it Darwin James? I could see that pick. I see him go early. Yeah, I think AP should just be done. He might be a guy that gets signed, like in training camp or something. But it does suck how his career just kind of went whoop. But his play style isn't fitting. Like, there's like 3 or 4 teams maybe that he could be a good player on. Like, he could be the running back for the Browns. But you have to be a team that's gonna run 2 out of 3 plays on your every downs. That's why Adrian Peterson needs like 30 carries, or he's just not gonna be good. And hopefully I still sound all right for everybody. Streaming it off my phone. Never done this before. And I'm gonna take a little second to make sure I'm still on the internet, not just drain my data. Good. All right. Always have to make sure that I don't want to drain through my data for this, but for the people, you know. All right, pick is in. I'm thinking Darwin James here, the safety out of Florida. Sorry if I butchered some of the names. Still good yet. Thanks, Morgan. I'm thinking safety from Florida. I guess. Yeah, man. Love Harrison Smith. Love him. Oh, okay. Man. McGlinchey is a guy that the Vikings were in discussion to get. He's... Man. He's supposed to be like a late first round pick, right? Am I thinking about the right guy? If I say something that's wrong, feel free to correct me. I mean, I didn't want the Vikings to get him. I didn't have them even in like my top 10 picks, but man, interesting. Interesting indeed. They want to protect their boy Jimmy G. I want to ask you guys this: are you guys a believer in Jimmy Garoppolo, or you guys just not know yet? I think not knowing is probably the right answer, but be a little bit bold. I think he has potential. I think he'd be like a top 10 quarterback, honestly. Learning from Tom Brady for years, that helped. And look how well Matt Castle panned out. Jimmy G's a little bit better than Matt Castle, though. All right. Now, pick number 10, boys. 1/3 of the way there after this. Yes! Ow! Oh, man. Glad you guys are here, though. I think it's me a lot more fun. I'll do this for the games. We'll always have a party here on the JOC channel, so if you aren't subscribed, click that subscribe button. I'll always bring you guys fun content. I do streams every now and again. I like this type of stream, too. A little face cam, that's all. That works. Yeah, the Redskins definitely do need more receivers. Well, but the Redskins kind of need a lot, too. Oh. Oh, the Cardinals. Are they going to get Lamar Jackson here? Are there going to be 4 top 10 quarterbacks in the 2018 NFL draft, boys? Is Sam Bradford going to be crying in a sec? Man. Just keep going through the quarterbacks, boys. Keep the good players for the Vikings. Get my boy Zach Quinn. Watch him turn out bad and I just look like a fool. Oh, man. Would not be upset if the Vikings traded out, though. If they, I know Jacob was saying they could get. The Cardinals are on the clock. The Cardinals on the clock. It was the. No, we got through the 49ers. I think it was the Raiders, and the Cardinals traded up. They announced what the details are. I can be more detailed about what I'm saying, too, if you guys want me to talk it out. I could, cheat, too. I could cheat a bit, too. If I don't want this to get taken down by NFL. I think you guys can hear it a little bit. Man, Larry Fitzgerald needs a good quarterback. I know the Vikings fans wanted Larry to come back to Minnesota for the longest time, but it's all done. It's unfortunate. But Larry Fitzgerald's easily one of my favorite non-Vikings. Really cool dude. Hopefully my quality's still doing good. This dude's doing good over here. Yeah, I believe Fitzgerald was born in St. Paul. He was the Vikings ball boy in the 2000s. He was in the ball boy with Randy Moss and Chris Carter. How about that? They put, they put Adrian Peterson and the Cardinals players that they lost. So how do you trade up and not know who you're gonna pick? Hey, 2 minutes left. Hey, you're born in St. Paul too? That's nice, dog. You went to school in St. Paul. Pretty neat. It's a cool little feel. I always kind of thought the St. Paul was like just like Minneapolis, but it's a lot different. It got a lot more of a small town feel than Minneapolis does. Well, at least in the part of St. Paul I live at. A third and a fifth. Boy. Northern Minnesota? I always get surprised how big exactly Minnesota is. Because northern Minnesota could be like St. Cloud. But it could mean like Duluth. And still not all the way at the peak, you know? Pick is in, boys. Man, the Dolphins are going to want a quarterback too. Let's just roll on. Let's just do like 10 quarterbacks in this first, all right? All right, the Cardinals traded up. Pick is in. Probably Josh Rosen, everybody signed. Let's see if the NFL app will spoil it for me once again. 1/3 of the way to the Vikings pick, boys. All right. You're saying arm talent-wise, best quarterback since Andrew Luck. All right. Probably worth top 10 pick. And Josh Rosen wasn't the #1 overall pick talk, so this could be a steal. That's who it is. Yeah, Josh Rosen to the Cardinals. All right, that's cool, Alexander. Like, everybody loves Adam Thielen. Thielen's such a cool dude. I really think Thielen will retire a Viking. And he's just going to be such a good deal. We did not draft yet, Soup. We're about 1/3 of the way there. We're probably still about an hour away, though. So sit tight. If you want to get as much entertainment as possible, chill right here. And I'll try not to bore you. But yeah, if you don't get Caleb or something, I can give you a little play-by-play what's going on. But I'll mostly just be talking about, do a little speculation. I'll know a little bit more about the players getting drafted once we get maybe 5 more picks. I might start having a bit better of an idea. I really just kind of scouted players that the Vikings would want and would be available. Since I am a Vikings first YouTube channel. I might do more little NFL content like here and there. Like once the draft's over, I'll do like the top 32 quarterbacks. All right, so the Dolphins. Oh, Tannehill, a year away from the injury. Did Jake Cutler retire again? Is that what happened? If you guys know that, you guys can tell me. So, Rip Cutler. I'm just happy I didn't have to listen to him on TV. Oh my goodness. So the Dolphins could be another quarterback option. The safety from Florida is still available. He'd be a good pick for almost anybody. He's starting to slip down for Minnesota. Oh man, that would not be worth it. As much as getting a sexy other All-Pro safety next to Harrison Smith, the lineman would be such a better pick. So he's compared to Bradford. That's ironic. So Rosen's comparison, I guess, is a color. Oh, he's looking a little pretty good. I like that. I like Rosen. I don't know if Jacob's here, but if Jacob's here, wasn't that the #1 guy you said? All right, the pick is in for the Dolphins. I think quarterback's an option. I like Lamar Jackson. I don't know. I've never seen him go this high, but Darwin James would make some sense. Yeah, appreciate the like. All right. So everybody here, what do you think the Vikings are going to do? They're going to stay at 30, trade up, or trade down to the second round? I like how every analyst is like, yeah, he's going to be amazing. Yeah, that's how it works out. Every pick's like, oh, he'll be really good. All right. Goodell getting booed out of his mind once again. Minka Fitzpatrick. This safety isn't interesting. Wasn't Darwin James the best safety? A 4.46 40? Yeah, that's fast enough, I guess. I know Harrison Smith's not the fastest, but I guess you might want as much DB help if you're playing in the AFC East. You want to just shut down Tom Brady. That's your goal. All right, so I guess he got free safety range, matches slot and tight end. So sounds kind of like a little bit honey badger. Yeah, it looks like a really good play. You want a wide receiver in the second round? Yeah, I didn't read all your comment. I'm gonna go on my YouTube browser. Yeah, if you want here, I'll link. I made a video of the top 10 picks. I'll link it in the chat if you want to put it in your watch later or something. Nice is out. Top 15 draft choices. Alright, so if you want to check that out, you can put it in your watch later or something. And I put a couple wide receivers in there that you might want to look at. I mean, there's I like the number two or day two receivers. That'd be the best time to get one. If we get a receiver, it's a first shot sign that Stephon Diggs is probably gone, which sucks because I like Diggs a lot. But hey, it's a business. Gotta make that type of decision. So, I mean, if you get a big body one, probably it's a good sign. Laquan Treadwell could be cut. But I still have faith in Laquan. I think a lot of it's due to quarterback play and not recognizing Laquan Treadwell is wide open because he's wide open a lot and he doesn't get seen and doesn't get anything in return. So now the Buccaneers are on the clock. James would make sense here. But again, I don't know what's going on, man. Almost halfway to the Vikings. And this is where it really starts to drag down. Yeah, Soup. That's what I see a lot. I think offensive line makes the most sense, especially at 30. I think that's the most immediate upgrade because like corner, it's like you're getting a number 4 corner. Like I know we need depth there, but that's not a first round pick. That's what I think. I don't think you go first round on a corner when you have a in the first round. That's gonna be your number 4, unless they think Trey Waynes is gone. But I think they've developed Trey Waynes so much they're really gonna want to keep him. And I think Mackenzie Alexander showed he was a pretty solid nickel corner last year. You know, he's just going to get better. I know some people argue that Mackenzie is more of an outside corner than a slot corner. I think he's looked fine in the slot, but if the coaches don't think he's good for it, then they could get a nickel. I think nickel corner is the part they want depth in. I like a round 3 corner. That's where I want to get a corner. An offensive lineman, a guard. If we stay at 30, I like Isaiah Wynn quite a bit. I think he's the best pass protection guard that we could get. So I like that quite a bit. And he's very athletic. So I think he's a lot like Pat Elflein, and they complement each other quite a bit. Billy Price would be fun. Hernandez would be fun, but I think they're more second round type guys. So if we want to trade back, get one of them. That's cool too. D tackle. I think that's higher on my list than cornerback that we need. So I think it's very likely like Sheldon Richardson's a one and done. Yeah, like I have a mock draft where I said, what if the Vikings trade back? And I think you'd get better value that way, honestly, like throughout the full draft class. Instead of 1 or 2 very good players and a couple question mark players, you could probably get 4 very solid contributing players. You're working in the new facility, man? That's really cool. That's actually really, really cool. You want to hook your boy up. You want to hit your boy up. So is it as nice as everybody says? If you get that, what do you do if you can say? That's really cool, man. Really, really cool. And of course, for the Vikings, if the Vikings get a first round pick, I'll definitely cover it, and then there'll be a video tomorrow night. Vita VA, the one tech goes to the Bucks. A big D tackle, 347 pounds. Oh, big boy. Well, I guess they want to be like the Eagles. They need that D tackle depth. This NFL draft, this is the worst mock draft. You know, Vikings are pretty solid. Pretty solid. People complain about a few busts in the first round. I mean, Laquan Treadwell's a big question mark. I think he still definitely has the potential and could still come through. But last year's draft, you're looking at Dalvin Cook in the second round, possible rookie of the year. Third round, you get your boy Pat Elflein. I'm like, okay, two starters in the second and third round, we take those. Yeah, exactly, Soup. We need a starting guard and we need a backup too. Like I think we have 3 6th-round picks. If we don't use them in a trade, I think that'd be a position where we need a backup linebacker. We need another backup guard or like a swing tackle. Well, my boy Mobo isn't really a bust because it's a 6th-rounder. Like, I guess as he didn't get any snaps in preseason. That's pretty pathetic. But you don't really expect a whole lot from 6th-round picks. Not everybody's Tom Brady. But hey. Yeah, but I think if the Vikings would go wide receiver, I think it would have to be an earlier round pick. Doesn't make sense at all to get a depth pick because we have plenty of depth at wide receiver. I mean, Diggs, Thielen, Kendall Wright, Laquan Treadwell. That's 4. There's Stacy Coley, number 5. That's solid. I ain't gonna draft a lot better than that. Redskins on the clock. I just went through puberty, I guess. Oh yeah, Riley Reef played really, really great last year. It definitely ended up being a great pickup, especially if he keeps it up this year. Hopefully, he doesn't just pull a Matt Khalil and be great his first year, and then just goes whoop. But yeah, Reef was really good. Mike Remmers was solid at tackle. I liked it. I wonder if I need this light on. Yeah, I do. That makes that backlight look so bad. Alright, pick in for the Redskins. You guys have wide receiver? That was Ridley or someone? Is that his name? I think there's one good, decent receiver in this first round. That'd make some sense. There's still James, the safety from Florida. Be a cool option here. But they got Alex Smith. Might want a weapon to give him. Here we go, says Gerald McCoy. All right, Redskins. Here comes Goodell. See what happens. Darwan Payne, another D tackle. They're flying off. So the safety from Florida is still there. Can he slide all the way to Minnesota? If he's still there at 30, do you think Zimmer would not be like, yo, no, we need a guard? But this kid's so good. Like, I don't know how good he is because I didn't do any research on him, honestly, because I didn't think he would get there. And he's getting close to like the 20th pick, and that's kind of like how far you think the Vikings would want to trade up. I don't know. But I doubt the Vikings will trade up in the draft. I think, if anything, they'll trade in the second round. I think, honestly, if you're going to go, like, pie chart percentages, I think you're looking at, let's say, a 60% chance trade to the second round. 30% chance is chill, and only like 10% chance go up a little bit. I want to say and no more than 5 picks. I don't think we want to give up that much capital. Because we have depth issues right now, too. Because we technically have 3 running backs, and the fullback can be an emergency number 3. Or trade! The Saints are trading up. 14th overall. Are they going to get their boy Lamar Jackson, or they're probably going for Darwan James. They want a safety to replace Mo Williams. That Stephon Diggs made a fool. All right. Oh, the Saints traded away their wide receiver. No, wait, that was last year. Never mind. All right. The Saints have Mike Thomas, Alvin Kamara, Drew Brees. Drew Brees is old, though. Lamar Jackson to New Orleans? I think safety. I think they'll probably go safety here. Even though the other safety bad, I don't know. They were almost halfway though. Pick 14, the Saints are on the clock. We can see what they use to a trade up in a sec. We're getting closer, boys. If you had any rehab, they went Mayfield, Barkley, Donald, Ward, Chubb. Well, a little bit wild. I think the Colts are ecstatic with the pick they got. That was probably the most hype pick. The funny thing is Williams was good. He was one of the better rookies this year. So I'd be kind of sad if the Saints picked up the safety here just to bench Williams. Because that wasn't even like his fault, really. Because he didn't want to interfere, and it's hard. It's a harder play than it looks. But the Minneapolis Miracle, best play of my life. And Saints are taking their sweet time. They probably told the chill, like, yo, we had to take a commercial. Really, he was? So I wonder if that's what set it up. He don't want to get that late hit. Maybe he was being too cautious. He's across. But man, am I excited about what the Vikings can do with the Kirk Cousins. Like talent-wise, could be the Vikings' best quarterback since what, like Culpepper in '04. Like sure, like I know Favre put up numbers, but he was 40 years old. All right, so the Saints get the 14th. The Packers get the 2017 or the man. Yeah, like we were in field goal range regardless, so he gets way too much hate for that play. He gets way too much hate. Like, where were we at? Were we like at the 40-yard line or something? I know 4F was inconsistent on the year, but I don't know if you're a Saints fan, you'd be like, well, yeah, but we'd have a chance at that point, right? You're saying tackle we have a chance. I don't know why the deepest receiver in that route's the one that's open regardless. I think it's someone else's fault, honestly. They're talking about Lamar Jackson might be going to New Orleans. I don't like that because I hate the Saints. Hate the Saints. And I want Lamar Jackson to succeed. Running quarterbacks are fun. No, I don't know how many years was Drew Brees' contract. But let's see what they get before we're talking about Lamar Jackson and New Orleans. Let's see what they pick first. So they're hyping up Lamar Jackson in New Orleans. See if it's right. The pick is in. Boys, we're halfway. We're halfway, boys. We're halfway to see the Vikings trade out of the first round and be disappointed. Am I still coming in good? I look a little bit blurry. Hope I'm not too blurry for you guys. I look good on my end, but hope I don't look too bad. I hope the feed looks alright. I look crystal on my screen. I think it was fine when I started the stream on my laptop, but that one broke. Yeah, on my little preview it says it doesn't look good. But it also says the connection is good, so I'm confused. Alright. Goodell's talking. See what's going on. Marcus Davenport, they went DN. No Lamar Jackson in New Orleans. Good. Man, how fast are the people in the back making up these jerseys? They probably just have a quick salon problem. They print the name on the sew on and have the pre-made jersey out. Probably do it and then stitch it on. You're gonna probably be able to tell us. Morgan, you can drop a detailed description for that. All right, now the Raiders are on the clock. Halfway to the Vikings. It's time, boys. Stream's been going for almost an hour and a half. If you count in the first 20 minutes, whatever, the laptop stream, we're about 2 hours in. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. You should see if you can get like a Jarius Wright jersey then. Because Kendall Wright's got the same jersey. um, what's the site I go on? I don't know if I still have it saved here. But I get my jerseys off this site. They're like 20 bucks. I think it's DHgate. Yeah, here it is. It's a wholesale online store. You can get current Vikings jerseys for like 20 bucks. It's a really good deal. I think that's where I got all my jerseys, except for my girlfriend's parents got me an Xavier Rhodes jersey for Christmas. Sounds pretty cool. It's probably from a Shield or something. I make sure I'm still on. Looks like it'll look better. Hopefully. Yeah, it looks a little bit yikes, but actually a lot of bit yikes. Oh. Your boy looking a little bit like a potato on the stream. But yeah, Raiders are on the clock. And I think the NFL app can start giving me notifications. I'm watching. All right, Jay Gruden's or John Gruden's first pick. Let's see what they're doing. They will do with the Darwin James. That'd be pretty nasty on their defense. Yo, it's nice. Spring's finally here in Minnesota. If everybody here is from Minnesota, oh man, the relief. Because man, we got hammered hard a couple weeks ago. Like every week we'd get an extra 8 inches of snow. It was wild. And I'd get pissed off every single time. th overall pick. That's a lot. The Saints traded up there with their pick for next year for a DN that people are saying is a bit of a reach. So hopefully that's true. I want the Saints to start falling apart. That'd be great. The Minnesota ain't having a harsh winter. We had a harsh spring. That was half a spring we're getting blizzards once a week. I don't know where it is, wherever you live, by Detroit Lakes, but. All right, let's see what the Raiders get. Darwin James. Oh, Colton Miller, huh? It's another guy I heard of. He's a tackle. I guess they don't want Carr to get beat up. apparently the tackles are pretty awful in this draft class, so I'm not sure how good of a pick this is. Oh, they answered my question. They have the thing right in the back. Neat. Oh, another trade. The Bills coming back for 16th pick. The Bills gotta be getting Lamar Jackson here, right? No, wait, they got their quarterback earlier. They got their quarterback. Darwin James? The Bills could be. I mean this lightly, but they could be kind of scary next year. I think they'll be a little bit competitive. They were a playoff team last year with Tyrod Taylor and nobody else. I mean, who else was on their offense? Yeah, it sucks about the Wolves, but hey, first time they made the playoffs in our lifetime, so I can't be mad. And the thing about the Wolves is they're just going to get better. They're so young and talented. It's more disappointing about the Wild, though, because they were supposed to be really good. But what's up, Minnesota sports fan? How you doing? But yeah, they even won a game, yeah. And it turns out the strategy in being the Rockets is guarding James Harden. Is that for a game? No, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not like a big basketball fan, but I'll try to watch it when it's on. I don't dislike it. Like I follow them and pay attention enough to know about this, right? All right. So the Bills gave up their 22nd overall and a third round for the 16th overall and a fifth. Interesting. So they have their quarterback, Darwin James, again. Makes a lot of sense. But yeah, they could be sneaky good if they hit on both these first round picks. They made it the playoffs last year. I think they got blown out or they were close. I think the Jaguars blew them out. I forget what happened. You know what? Minnesota sports this year is low key legit. But like every team made the playoffs. All right, the Bills are getting. All right, Tremaine Edmonds. They got a linebacker. All right, so they got a really athletic linebacker, kind of Anthony Barr-esque. It looks pretty good on tape. Looking pretty good. Hey, appreciate everybody for stopping by the channel. Yeah, you can even change it up and you'd say the Lynx were amazing. They're a dynasty in here in Minnesota. The Vikings, best season since '98. Yeah, it should have been better, but the Twins. I don't know if the wild card game counts as a playoff game, but pretty much made the playoffs. It's on both ESPN and NFL Network. I'm watching it on NFL Network, but I'm actually streaming it. So I actually have to stream my stream off my phone because I was trying to stream off my laptop and stream it on the draft on it too, but that didn't work out so good for your boy. It crashed the stream, so I had to. I'm streaming off my phone because I can stay on the Wi-Fi on my phone for some reason, but on the laptop it says nah. So yeah, pick your choice. But we can Xfinity stream service that my college provides for free to watch it on the NFL Network. So that's all I'm rolling. All right, the Chargers at 17 overall. Oh, yeah, and 09 too. Yeah, good point. Yeah, that's why this isn't just my awful room. This is your boy's dorm. And my tiny little dorm. No, she's really awkward trying to YouTube videos in a dorm. But you make it work, right? Like I would really like to eventually. Alright, so next year I'll be a senior. So hopefully after that I can get a little. I'm staying in school. I can get my little computer room for myself. Get a good desktop computer because I've been doing all my YouTube stuff on my laptop, and it really struggles on my. No, I have a roommate, but he's gone a lot. Lucky for me, he's really weird. And I can get a good desktop computer, not like a fancy one, but one that can run a good editor. I was saying, yeah, get a desktop computer. I have two editors. I like the VideoPad. It's a really easier, simplified one. I might try to get into Adobe Premiere, but it just takes some time to get used to. And I can get better. If you guys watch some of my videos, I do. Who do you have here again? What do you mean? Who do I think the Vikings will pick, or whose pick is up? It's the Chargers on the clock. I think if the Vikings are at 30 and they take their pick, if Isaiah Wynn's still there, I'd like. Oh, pick 17. Yeah, it's the Chargers. And they're guessing Darwin James, which looks like would be a steal. I thought he was. Everybody was saying he was the best safety on the draft. So at 17, that'd be pretty legit. No idea why they let Troy Aikman be here for the draft. You know, drink. Wynn would be fantastic. Yeah, I like Wynn quite a lot. Isaiah Wynn would make the Vikings a winner. Okay, enough of that. Enough. Why would I try to shoot punts? But yeah, I like Wentz. I think he's a really good, pass protecting guard. Be great, and he's got good speed, like an elf line. But yeah, since this is working out, I think I will do this for the games. And for the games, I'll get a little more into it. Hopefully, I can get a good setup. Like, since I have this in mind, I can get my TV set up in a way where this will make a lot more sense and be easier next year. So next year, it'll be pretty legit. Alright, Chargers selection, upcoming. Got you guess Darwin James. Yeah, they got Darwin James. Alright. Man, he's a guy like in the mock drafts, you see him top 5 at times, but like consistently top 10. Top 17's wild. Reminds me kind of Miles Jack, who dropped all the way to the second round. That was wild. Yeah, the Browns getting their corner. Oh, you're saying, oh, yeah, Landry, the wide receiver, yeah. Yeah, overpaid a ton. That you think Darwin James is Xavier point 2.0 at safety? Man, they make some corners. They make some DBs over there. Jalen Ramsey was there too. Okay, maybe got something going. Why isn't their defensive coordinator or DB coach and NFL coach? Holy cow. Yeah, if you want to see, check out any of my mock drafts on my channel. When the stream's over, I got plenty of draft coverage. So, subscribe. Check out my videos on my channel. I have 2 mock drafts. I have one if the Vikings take at 30 and one if the Vikings trade down. I can give you a little summary. But I do think, like, around 3 or 4 would be perfect for a corner. Because they're getting a number 4 corner. Maybe 5, because Terrence Newman's really up in the air of if he's going to come back or retire. I think either way, though, or the Packers on the clock. Yikes. Hope they don't steal Isaiah Wynn. That would suck. Oh, the Packers are trading up. All right. They'll definitely get Lamar Jackson. Replace Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, I think the Vikings would want a number 4, get a backup nickel. A guy that can play in the slot. Seattle's trading out of the first. I think you can make that call about the Vikings. I said earlier, I would say like 60% chance for moving out. That's what I'd say. Like 60% chance moving out, 30% chance we just chilling there taking it, and then 10% chance we trade up. But if we trade up, I don't see it'd be any more than 5 picks. Which we're at 18 now, so if we would trade up and be more than 5 picks, they'd have to do it soon. That would just cost too much, and we need depth. Like, I think a running back is going to be important to get in the middle rounds for a good long-term backup, like a Jerick McKinnon replacement. That'd be great. I do like this year though, Dalvin and Latavius. Oh, let's go. A tight end would be interesting. Not in the first round. I'm talking about middle round depth picks, because Kirk Cousins loved dual tight end sets in Washington. So getting another receiving tight end. There's a couple pretty decent ones that should be in the middle rounds, so that'd be pretty legit too. But yeah, definitely the top 3 options we need. Of course, offensive line lean, mostly guard. And then defensive tackle, if they're assuming Sheldon Richardson's a 1-year rental. And then 3 is that number 4 corner. Wide receiver, only if we think we'll lose Stephon Diggs or we just want to say screw Treadwell. We'd have to go early there. We don't need depth at receiver, so if you go in the 2nd or 3rd round, that's what I would do if they want one. Um, again, tight end, a number two receiving tight end. We need more. We need even more guard and tackle depth. I'd like a sixth or seventh round pick on an extra depth pick on the offensive line, and another one on the defensive line as well. Linebacker, they need depth there. They lost Emmanuel Lamur in free agency, their backup linebacker. And I think that's about it. Maybe a kick returner. That could be that running back. There's a running back I like that could also be a kick returner. So that'd be pretty legit. You get 2-for-1 pick there. All right, so the Packers got the seventh rounder for just that little trade up. Poor Seahawks fans. They aren't too poor. They got 2 Super Bowls. All right, pick is in. Luckiest fans today. You're missing New England. They're in the Super Bowl every other year. Yeah, Alexander. I don't mind the Seahawks either. I don't know why it's like so. It's like cool to hate them, but they're mm. Russell Wilson's cool. Like he's one of my favorite non-Vikings. He's really fun to watch. Baldwin's good. The defense kind of fell apart, but yeah, you only be good for so long. All right, see what the Packers do. Ridley, think they'll go wide receiver. Yeah, they had Jair Alexander, one of the better corners. They're scared of Kirk Cousins. That's what this means. They're scared of Kirk Cousins. Man, I can't believe the Browns got a corner in the first round and this guy's supposed to be the best one. God, the Browns are awful. Oh boy. Sounds like a good pick for Green Bay. Ugh. Oh well. The NFL is better when Green Bay and the Vikings are good. When the rivals are good, that's better. Better than just dominating them. I do think some Vikings fans had Alexander on their board if the Vikings want to trade up to get him. So sounds like it would have been a good option, but I don't think we want to trade up for a corner when he'd be at number 4. I don't know why some Vikings fans had that idea. They don't get it. All right. Pick 19, we in Dallas. They sounds like yeah. New wide receiver in Dallas seems like a must. Like a 90% chance of going wide receiver here. And they'll probably just look down the board, all right, who is most likely to be a felon? Pick that guy up to come to Dallas. Really, are Seattle fans awful, or are they just like the bandwagon fans? I know they had that wave when they were winning Super Bowl every year. I don't know. Fan bases, as far as I know, Eagles, god awful fan base. Worst. Now, I hear a lot of bad things about Cowboy fans, but I never had a bad experience with them. I'll assume they're pretty bad. But for me, it's like, Eagles. Now, Green Bay's huge, but we just see Packer fans more, so that hate might be a little bit unjust. You know, the Eagles fans are awful. Eagles fans are awful. Like, now, as a Vikings fan, and I think any um, Super Bowl list NFL team, I always had a little bit of respect for the other ones, you know? Lions, Bills, Eagles before this year. And then the Eagles fans are complete awful. Oh, married to a Philly girl, man. My brother's trying to do that. My brother went to Penn State. He lives in Philly. Yeah, Eagles fans are just drunk 24/7. They were like breaking chairs at US Bank Stadium, and God, they're awful. See, I'd be okay though if the Eagles won their division. Screw the Eagles. Or the Cowboys won that division. Screw the Eagles. He's a spirit animal. Hey, kid, wise. That's what you got to do. If I lived out of state, I would rock. If I lived in Wisconsin, I already have a lot of Viking clothes the way it is, but I would double it, and I would wear it all the time. I'd get like a purple car with like gold trim. I mean, if the Vikings lost the Packers, like the division or something, I might not go anywhere. But if we beat them, I'm everywhere in Green Bay. Let's go. So is this in Dallas? Isn't this in Chicago? Yeah, I was at my girlfriend surprised me with Rams Vikings tickets. So that was pretty legit. Yeah, US Bank Stadium. Now, the last 2 years I went to preseason week 3. I might do preseason week 2 this year because I think they're against the Jaguars. And that'd be a fun game. And if you haven't been to US Bank Stadium before, I would 100% recommend a preseason game. Yeah, Anthony. I think there's a decent chance we trade back. But if we stick there, I'd really like. No, it sucks. Bryce the Beast actually went to that game with me with our good friend Kevin, who bought us the tickets, so we had to get to see it on the other end of the stadium. True story though. I messed up the ticket count, and we had to get one extra, and he got it, and we were already in like the really high up tick on the seats, and he was sitting on the other corner of the stadium. So it was our group, and he was just separate. when we were all like from the same little small town, and he was from the cities, so it was funny. The Bryce the Beast is 100% sure the Lions are gonna win the Super Bowl, so watch out for that. But I think Vikings fans and Lions fans in that way kind of have a mutual respect because they're very similar, you know. They both have top tier running backs all the time, and they both have top tier receivers all the time. Neither really had a phenomenal quarterback. That's hard because yeah, your Browns took Baker Mayfield, and they also took the second best cornerback with like their fourth overall pick. The Packers have the best cornerback in the draft at like 17. Oh, I'm caught. You think Baker Mayfield's a beast? Yeah, he seems really raw. Like I don't know a whole lot. Yeah, the Giants got Barkley, but like I said, I don't think running backs help a whole lot because the picks up. I'll talk later. The Cowboys pick probably picking up Ridley. That's what I'm guessing. All right, Goodell's taking him forever. I don't think running backs that good of a value because all like the great running backs all time don't have good running records. With Adrian Peterson, the Vikings went to the playoffs like twice, like three times. All right, the Cowboys went linebacker, not wide receiver. Interesting. Um, Walter Payton with the Bears. The Bears were awful for a long time until '85, and that was when he was out of his prime. And then Barry Sanders and the Lions. Time with the Lions, right? They were awful with Barry, and he was probably the best all time as far as talent. That's why I wouldn't even say running back was a top 10 overall pick. I don't think they had enough to your team. I love Dalvin Cook and the Vikings. I mean, running back's obviously a good, important position. They touch the ball a lot. They just don't really translate to wins a whole lot. I mean, can you? I mean, you ever think it might be a reason that the Patriots haven't had a consistent running back this last 10 years? Yeah, Bryce, you are right. I mean, they got rid of their boy Eric Ebron. um, of course, like you want a running back. I just don't think they're worth the top 10 overall pick. That's the point. Um, like yeah, they should get a running back. But this is a lot like last year's draft class apparently, and there's a lot of really good middle round running backs too. So there's not a big drop off. I think there's only one running back picked, and it was the Penn State dude. So he's only fast because he had to run away from the Penn State coaches in the shower. And sorry if my camera still looks like a potato. Streaming off my phone. It doesn't look too bad. Not as crystal as on my screen. I know a lot of you might not know. Do you think LeGarrette Blunt breaking the record? Oh, yeah, I don't think they'll run enough. I think LeGarrette Blunt will get a lot of touchdowns, but I don't think he'll. I think he might get like 800 yards, like 8 touchdowns or something. That's probably what he'll do. I just don't think they're gonna. Stafford's just gonna pass for like 4K yards and like 30 touchdowns and call it a day, and be third in the NFC North. Yeah. Wait, what? Interesting. Why are you trading a third round pick in the first round? All right, here's the Lions. We've been talking about them, hyping them up. Man, they're talking about the Lions getting a wide receiver? Is that really what they would want to do? Like, apparently all the wide receivers are like late first round talent. But there's like 3 or 4 that's in that late first round area, right? So I would think if the Lions wanted a wide receiver, yes, anyone Stafford can throw to. Maybe a tight end. You know, they just lost Ebron. They don't have anybody else, right? Um, there was a tight end out of I think South Dakota or some shit that's supposed to be real good. Yeah, we do better. You do better when there's not a good wide receiver. Yeah. That's what Tom Brady did with Randy Moss. He was like, "Oh, this guy sucks." I hate having a good wide receiver. That's what Joe Montana said with Jerry Rice too. Having one good wide receiver is so bad. All right, pick is in. Unfortunately, the Lions aren't like the Browns or the first overall pick that take up their entire time when they've had 4 months to decide who they want. So let's see. There's a lot of options. I don't know what the Lions really need. They're good at quarterback. Apparently, their running game is god awful. Oh yeah, you guys did get that good tackle, right? That's why we have your boy Riley Reed. Randy Moss still could still be playing, but he fizzled out then, man. I mean, he could probably still put up 1,000 yards in New England, but who, like any Walmart grader can too. So. All right. Hopefully the Lions can pick up, trade their first overall pick for free agent Johnny Manziel. Let's go, Johnny Football, the GOAT. Be also pretty hype if I'm not on my Wi-Fi. Let's see. Oh, I need to check every now and again. I don't want to just drain through it. All right, here's what the Lions get. All right, now he's a center. The Vikings were linked with him a little bit, so that's a pretty good pick, I'd say. He's supposed to be pretty good. I think he was the best center in the draft, so whatever that means. He wants to make the Lions good right now. Yeah, unfortunately, Bryce. Do you want the Lions to be good right now or not? I can like do a charge of spirit bomb. Check this out. Like I literally just have the energy of the world. If you're gonna commit to Dooku, do it live. Which is why I'm streaming on my phone. I started out the stream, got about 20 minutes in. Then the Wi-Fi just crashed my laptop because it hates when I do stuff. Do I do a live video? The NFL should do that? Honestly, talent-wise, they're probably good enough to be NFL starters. Like, I don't know why Colin Kaepernick gets so much hate. I know why, because he takes a knee. But I was thinking about doing a video on it and talking about it, like comparing stats and like what NFL like GMs be looking at, because it's more than just like how good is he. It's like would he be a distraction in the locker room? There's a lot more variables than just take the knee. I think he's far from trash. I think most like level-headed NFL fans would be like, yeah, he's like easily a top 50 quarterback, right? Like he should at least be a backup on. He'd be a backup on like any team. And Johnny Manziel is just like, you mean not awful? You mean that in every way of the word? But Johnny Manziel would be fun to watch. Like you're looking at like Russell Wilson potential. All right, Bengals pick is in. We'll be taking Bill Cosby. If you guys didn't hear, Bill Cosby actually went to prison today. That's pretty dope. Honestly surprised. I would not be surprised if Lamar Jackson got drafted by New England. Really? I didn't look too much at the quarterback, so I don't really care. For some reason, I didn't think the Vikings would want a quarterback, so I didn't look into them. But yeah, that's what I've been kind of hearing. I don't think Baker or Mayfield is as quick as them, but I've seen the comparisons, so. But I just don't think like the numbers wise it matches up a whole lot. There are Browns fans. Didn't they like ask you what the scores were and stuff back then though, or are these like other people? Same people, okay. Oh man. All right, Bengals selection. Oh, okay. People thought Billy Price was gonna slide to the second round. Man. Okay. I like Billy Price. I thought you'd been a really good pick for the Vikings. Man. Like Billy Price tore his pec muscle in the combine. So people thought he was going to slide to the second, maybe the third. And Bengals said, nah. So, all right. So Isaiah Wynn's still on the board. So I'd really like the Vikings to pick him up. I think there's a James Daniels or whatever. There's a center from Iowa that's supposed to be in the same tier of linemen. There's Hernandez. So there's still 3 solid linemen. So nothing to really be scared about. But if Isaiah Wynn's still there, pull the trigger. Start walking on Bill Cosby. Oh, yeah. Rumor has it he can put opposing defenses to sleep. They just wake up and the game's over. I feel really sore after the game, though. I I can't joke about that too much, or oh wait, I can't get demonetized anymore. I can't get monetized, so don't really care. That's why I am free to post NFL highlights, because I can't be demonetized if I can't be monetized to begin with, NFL. I'll do what I want. Unless you strike my channel and take my channel down, then I can't do what I want at all, so. Alright, the Titans. We're on to the playoff teams now. I think the Titans traded up. They have Marcus Mariota. So I'm not sure who they'd be exactly trading for. Man, Billy Price, man. I kind of wanted him. In my second mock draft, that's the lineman I had the Vikings getting. So I'm unfortunate. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be a little bit real. Alright, the Titans picking. It's weird trading up. Trading up. You're respecting Lamar Jackson at this point. But they have Marcus Mariota. They don't need a quarterback, of course. I think they have Marcus Henry, their running back they like. I think a receiver. They're pretty awful at receiver, right? So a receiver would make some sense if they want Ridley. But there's two receivers that are about same tier, it sounds like. So I don't know who they'd be trading for. I mean, if there's one they like a lot more, like that mindset makes a lot of sense. And whoever the Vikings do pick, I'll do a full draft analysis. I'll probably do a separate video for if we get somebody today, which is unfortunate because I gotta get homework done still. So the boy's gonna be working tonight, and I'm staying here so I can give you guys entertainment during how boring and awful the NFL draft is. But for some reason, it gets lots of views, so I can give you 5 people a little bit of entertainment in your life. And live for over 2 hours. Boy. Oh, y'all are good people. Everybody's staying here, having some fun. And with my channel growing, I would like to. I would think when we do these for the games, I could get maybe 20 people in here. I don't know. People don't really know about Cosby. They say he's a sleeper pick. They're saying he'd be such a good pick, it'd be like illegal. Oh, the zinger ones. Alright, so the Titans get a 22nd overall pick and the 6th round pick, and the Baltimore gets a 25th overall pick in the 4th. So a good trade for the Ravens. Man, I can't believe the Patriots have 2 first-round picks. That's really scary. Yeah, the Cosby finale was pretty sick. I can't believe it aired on C-SPAN. Really? Alexander, that's funny. Rashaan Evans. I think he was a guy linked to the Vikings as well. So we're getting around there. We're getting around those picks. I know we're only 8 away. Or we're on 7 away now. The Patriots are on the clock. Picking up Lamar Jackson. Should we call it? Should we call Lamar Jackson? I would think the Patriots would go need with the first pick, and then maybe future need in the last pick. 31st. Let's say they want to trade up again. But who else? It's Carolina, Baltimore. Baltimore, maybe. Lamar Jackson landing spot. Joe Flacco's getting old. And then maybe Jacksonville. Maybe Jacksonville. We want Lamar Jackson. Yeah, how was Brandon Cooks before the first round pick? Like, he was good, but not first round pick good, you know what I mean? I can't believe the Vikings traded up to get Calvin, Cordell Patterson, but yikes. So Bryce, in Cleveland and Ohio, are they? Is this like their Super Bowl party day? Like, yeah, well, Thielen went undrafted because he went to a tiny school. But yeah, like now he's like a 1,000-yard receiver, and I'm like, how did that happen? But yeah, I was on the Thielen hype train since he was playing special teams. All right, Patriots, Panthers, Baltimore, Atlanta, Seattle, Steelers, Jacksonville, us. Do they throw like a draft day parade? Our wide receiver would make a ton of sense for the New England. Maybe in Cleveland. I mean, they are the most consistent franchise in sports. I mean, all I do is get first. First in the draft, baby. So everybody tries to do with the Browns. Do it consistently. They're gonna get an Iowa player. I used to live by Iowa. I think it's me. No, it's an Iowa Center. That's probably Meach. And your boy Meach from Doken here again to play for the Patriots. Meach. Hey, NFL. Check this out. Got him. All right, now try to take my stream down. Defense is unparalleled. Legend has it he can stay put with the concentration skills of a fourth trimester fetus in Down syndrome with a mobile device, especially in the presence of Wi-Fi and or good data. It even helps if there's a charging device nearby. A video that Iowa cornfields got 1 million views? It's weird how that happens. I could literally be any part of Iowa. They could literally make up a name of a town and be like, yep, that's Iowa. New England, Iowa? It's probably a place. Oh, last month? Okay. They thinking Lamar Jackson. Yeah, Lamar Jackson sounds like a lot of fun. But I still want Isaiah Wynn, so if he gets drafted before the Vikings are up, Sudoku. He's not that good, but still. I think he'd be a really good pick. Not gonna lie, I kind of want to mute my reaction or something when the Vikings drafts, so I can do a video quick. Arena Football probably has drafts with the 10 people that would attend the draft party. All right. I would think they would want a wide receiver. I think that would make a lot of sense for New England. They lost 2 wide receivers. I know they can turn anybody into a good receiver, but still. They lost 2. 2 starting caliber receivers. I know they want the Brady replacement. But they could probably do that just fine in the second round. I kind of like the idea of Lamar Jackson going to Jacksonville, though. But let's see. Oh, boo! Isaiah, they wouldn't just Isaiah Wynn. Little bit gay. It's like I jinxed it. Man. That's my 2 favorite linemen we got off the board. I think the Vikings should trade out now. Man, that's really unfortunate. I know I missed a comment. I'll see what you said. Oh, the Vince McMahon League. Oh, yeah. My bad. Man. That's unfortunate. The Vikings, if they want to stick at 30, Taven Bryan, the defensive tackle, that makes some sense. But man, that sucks. God. I was just talking about it. You ever see a man question his life decisions? This is it. Ah. Oh boy. Well, here. Let's talk about some pop culture. How many of y'all are going to see Infinity War? I'm going Saturday. We ain't gonna get a 3rd string quarterback. The Vikings shouldn't draft a quarterback at all. We have all 3 quarterbacks set. Yeah, Carter, Trevor, and then the dude from the Broncos. Saw Rampage. I heard good things about Ready Player One. Think about watching that too. And of course, the Deadpool comes out like the week. I might see that the weekend after I'm done with school. I come home, Check that out. Yeah, I watched Deadpool. Deadpool's hilarious. Deadpool 1 definitely one of my favorite movies. But Infinity War looks lit. I'm watching it IMAX 3D, boys. Only top quality movies around here. A nice AMC theater up here. All right, cool. Yeah, I heard if you're a gamer, you should really like it. So, I'm not really sure if I can call myself a gamer, but I stream games right now. If you want me to see stream games, when I stream, it's mostly video games. I stream Witcher 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn. That's why been my go-to games recently. I know I could be playing Fortnite, but there's so many people doing it. That doesn't seem necessary, and it's not something I really care about to get a ton of views. It's just like if you want to come by, hang out, it's whatever. But I'm gonna play the game anyway, so I might as well stream it. It's kind of my idea. Yeah, Naughty Dog's legit. I do Madden simulations during the regular season. That's always pretty fun. I do full 15-minute quarters, computer via computer. Always fun. And I announce it, get some people in the chat. They can get pretty lit. Can get like 10, 15 people in here at times. Pretty cool. Man, the Vikings could get Hernandez. But I don't know if Hernandez is a first round talent, man. Oh, it broke? How did it break? Just messed up or what? I'm honestly surprised there's not like a PS5 that's being talked about in E3 or something yet. I know there's a PS Pro, but it's literally only useful if you have a 4K TV. Alright, pick is in for the Panthers at 24. 5 more away. 40 minutes! Whoo! Okay, so if it's just it's HDMI. Okay. I was thinking about the charging port. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, you could have switched to the 3 color things, but I guess James Daniels would be a decent pick too. I don't know if he can play guard at all. And there's Taven Bryan at 26 on the big board, and there's that running back Goose. Hey, DJ Moore, here's the first receiver off the board. Got a little bit of speed, 6 foot 210. Be pretty cool though if the Vikings got the center from Iowa. It might be all right. They have North Turner. No, feller, the Vikings did not draft yet. Well, when you're good? I don't know. Good as in, you win more games. Best center. If you win more games, win as in you score more points than the other team at the end of the game, not like in the first quarter. At the end of the game, when the clock hits 0, if you win, if you have more points, you win. If you do that consistently, you get a later pick. It's weird. I know Lions fans wouldn't know about that a whole lot, but that's what happens. I know you're thinking, who would be so stupid to win more games if you just get a worse pick? I know it's a crazy strategy, but hear me out. You aren't going for the best pick. I know you live in Ohio, and that's what the Cleveland fans all think. But it's not the goal. And there's this thing. It's like a magical realm for you. But there's this like club that these teams that get these more wins that we talked about before. If you get enough wins, you go to this club called the playoffs, right? Right? If you keep getting more points than the other team in the playoffs, you stay. If not, you get kicked out instantly. They're not very forgiving over there. You get kicked out. And if you win a couple games, all of a sudden like chaos. If you keep doing it, you just very exclusive club, the Super Bowl, right? I know this is like a completely different word for you. Like I'm speaking Latin. The Super Bowl. And now, only two teams get here, right? Then if you get more points than the other team in that game, when the clock hits 0, not at the end of the first half, Atlanta Falcons, Super Bowl. You're crowned the best team of the league. Now you're thinking, what's the point of being the best team if you get the 32nd pick? That's awful. Okay, you have a very good point there. It's all about draft class. But you get to throw a parade. And I know everybody loves parades. Ever since JFK, Americans loved parades. It's just... I'll just... our boy, Senor Trump, is trying to let Russia speed that process up for you. Okay. The team gets an advantage privileges, so they win regardless. I think that's... I don't know, is that the Patriots? Or... the Nathanes, they just like take the ball and win. Or do they take the football and like throw it out of the stadium or what? Or are they like, yo, I need somebody to do it, go catch this ball, and then Thane shows up 6 months later to do it? Is that what's going on? Man, we almost had 2 hours in the stream. And my first part started for 20 minutes. Hope I'm still on the Wi-Fi. Can you check real quick? Your boy hasn't been to the gym for about 4 months, so I don't know what workout. I do the shake weight one at home. That one's working out pretty good. It gives you all the benefits from benching, but doesn't mess up with your shoulders. Man, everybody's talking about Lamar Jackson. And watch him just be a bust. Patriots a little bit lurking. The Ravens are in. So Daniels is the #1 guy I left on Magic's top 100. And he's the 17th number. So if the Vikings get him at 30, that's a good value, right? So can't be upset about that. But I think some Vikings fans like Hughes. I like Taven Bryan. I like him quite a bit. He's a D-tackle freak. Man, can you believe Roger Goodell's the commissioner of the NFL but can't afford Heelys? You didn't get up to the podium faster? Oh, Hayden Hurst. I know the defensive tackle that a lot of Vikings fans want too. I forget his name. Man, I didn't think Hurst was even the best tight end in this draft class, was it? To get him Heelys, yeah. I can't believe he can't afford Heelys. He has to do all that walking. He could be gliding. Looks pretty good. Looks like a good complete tight end. Paul Walker style. Or then he might stop messing up football then. They might actually be like, turns out when you hit people head on head, it hurts their heads. Which, what's in their head? Turns out it's an important organ called the briny. The briny is helpful for thoughting. It's your thoughting device, and it's in your head. And when you hit heads, it hurts the briny, which makes it hard to thought. Weird. Yeah, that was my whole last semester of biology class. We took a break from our feminine unit in biology to talk about how the mitochondria is sexist. Yeah, I refund. They refund my education and took more money. uh. Oh, that's cool, Alexander. Yeah. Yeah, you found fees twice in tuition, yeah. So I did it twice. It was buy one, get one half off, so, buy one refund, get one half off. I mean, the money I back was half off the second time. The price to do it was the same, but I mean, it was too good of a deal. All right. And then the keep it coming strategy was also how uh, Nathaniel saw the conversation with Edson. Oh, more truck stuff. Keep it coming. All right, the Falcons. Probably what, a corner or something. Ridley. Hey, called it, boys. Oh, a running man with Julio. That could be disgusting. Yeah, good thing my Billy said he made an extra keg of ham bean soup for me, so I'm all set. By an extra keg, he just kind of watered down the original ham bean soup mixture with more water. Way better. He said the ham and beans were weighing it down. Just remove that and just boiled water. It's delicious. Well, I called that one, boys. Your brother works at McDonald's. Uh, does he have a GoFundMe so he can support something, so he can still support himself, or what? Look at him crying. That's awesome. These guys are awful. All right, boys. Vikings getting close. Seahawks could pick a lineman too. They could pick up Daniels, the one from Iowa. Hope I don't jinx this one too. Yeah, all you gotta do if you want to just get infinite McDonald's, just go there right at midnight when they're closing, because obviously all McDonald's close at the same time. Um, Ask just for like the smallest McNuggets you can get, and it turns out you'll get a 40-piece nuggets, like 3 pancakes, a couple burgers, and free drinks for about $4. So it'll almost fill you up and give you diabetes for the rest of your life. And make you irreversibly obese. Okay, Vikings at 30. Almost here. Just trying to trade out. You missed a Shamrock Shake? I got it. My girlfriend was like, oh, that's so gross. It's like the most McDonald's drink there is, dog. I don't think it's like phenomenal, though. I'll say that. I don't think it's that great. But yeah, the McDonald's in my hometown is getting renovated, which isn't a big deal. It's supposed to be back up at May. Back up as in rebuilt. But the driveway was in a weird place where I think it like intersected the way to leave. So they're moving it back and redesigning the not driveway, the drive-through. It was like in the way to leave the building, so it was like awkward, I think. And it was also in front of the door. So But it ain't bad. There's a Hardee's across the street. And thanks everybody for coming through. I tried to start it on my laptop, like I've talked about many times. It said nah. They have this, yeah. Hopefully they just make the gym basketball machine twice the size. That's the whole reason for the renovation. Maybe they'll get Now they maybe they gotta go back another generation on their gaming console and get like an N64. Dude, the GameCube's a little bit too mainstream for them. Uh, is that something I can do in the settings? I'm pretty sure you can't do that till you have 1,000 subs. That's probably why. Well, I'm really thinking I can get 1,000 subs by next school year. I'm almost at 400, and I gained about 100 in just a month. So if I can get, if you know it snowballs a bit, and I can gain like 200 a month, you get in there. I could see the Seahawks getting a tight end here, but they just need anything, honestly. Man, they could get Taven Bryan. That'd be a good pick there, I guess. Oh, nice, Alexander. Well, my off-season videos have been doing pretty good. That's what's helping a lot. But I don't know why I'm really gaining a lot of subs. Doesn't really make sense. You know how everybody cares about the Vikings, not during the season, but after the season. So that makes perfect sense. Because my normal streams don't do like anything for views. I was pretty confident this one would do pretty good, and it is. I think it would be doing better if I wasn't on my phone. I don't know why I was on the draft board rooms, and they're like, "Oh, what should we do? We haven't been, who's it?" It's like you have a board, but you deal with the best one there. Well, it's that complicated. You can't do research for 4 months and go, "Oh, well, what if?" But yeah, the good thing about the off season for me is I can take my time in editing a few really good videos that I can take off a little bit. And since I can't be monetized, I can do highlight videos, which I have a few in mind. So. I might do a full first round NFL draft review. I'll do a more in-depth video on who the Vikings get if they do get someone in the first round. Since Billy Price is gone, there's Daniels and Hernandez as far as interior offensive linemen. Another and Universal one making about. Oh, that's interesting. It's really weird. All right. Yeah, Chad, get another Xenoverse 1 hype video. I think it might be time for Origiri Part 5. You think people are ready for it? The Bryce is a die-hard Browns fan. With like PewDiePie, like beg YouTube to get my channel taken down, so I don't just take all of his subs and he would just get no views. Cause like, why would we subscribe to Gloria Bumgard, Pew News channel, if we can just get everything, meme reviews, everything in one Origiri 20-minute video? I'm sorry to disappoint you, Alexander, but watching my videos, no other YouTube channel can live up to it. So it really just makes everybody else just look awful in comparison. Because I'm just playing. Sorry to ruin YouTube for you, but at least you're in the right place now. So no shame of taking some people a little bit longer to get to the right place. It's like puberty. It takes a little bit longer for different people. Alright, but Vikings getting close. About 15 minutes away. Boy, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock, not doing too bad. How to clean a PS4. It worked for 2 days. But there's a Sunny in Philadelphia joke. I can't believe your the Things Titties video didn't get you a couple mil. With Squidward dabbing? Yeah, I still don't understand why I can't get one video to like 10K. 20K more than the second best. And I think that might be what they called in the science industry an outlier. But I ain't no nerd that would know that. Alright, pick is in for the Steelers. I'm sure they could go corner. They could do a lot of things. I know Lamar Jackson could make some sense here. I don't know how much more Big Ben's got in him. But I like Lamar Jackson going to Jacksonville. Screw Blake Bortles, am I right? God, this is so awful. This Mountain Dew's this close to giving me a piss boner. Your boy doesn't have a diaper. And I ain't leaving this chair. I'm staying here for the stream, boys. I don't know how streamers do it. It's probably when they run an ad. I think Jacksonville should be legit. A very solid. One of the best defenses that should just be getting better. I really like Jalen Ramsey. Leonard Fournette, really solid. Now, if they could get a quarterback, that'd be nice. Like, do you think they'll get to the AFC Championship? I wouldn't guarantee it, but they should be in the playoffs. We're pretty much on pick 29. It's the Steelers selection at 28. It's on TV right now. The Vikings are at 30. Almost there. Almost there. So I was yelling at my phone. Who is this? Who is this? Dwayne Johnson with polio? That's probably really offensive because he's probably like a hero. Yeah, this is all I got you. Oh, random safety, all right. Don't have horns. This is the next best thing a boy's got. I got the skull hat. Not the biggest fan of flat bills, but I like the hat. All right. I don't think I can really do this with the glasses on. Not bad. I know Morgan will absolutely despise this part of the video. I'm trying to curve it a little bit, but this is what we got. I'm gonna be drafted. You guys don't even know. Did I not tell you guys? I'm an NFL prospect. The Vikings have talked to me. Oh, what is this? Is it Rick Spielman calling me right now on my wallet phone? But who was I thinking about the other day? I was thinking I could totally pull off being a Viking. I forget who I was thinking of though. I totally forget who it was. Honestly, it might have been Case Keenum. I think I could pull off Case Keenum. I can't leave though. He won't. Last time I left anything, I got my Pop-Tart stole, and I got shut up alive on camera. Yeah, that's how they contact the best of the best. You ever see Fran Tarkenton getting called? He pulled out the wallet phone. Just bring the phone with. Do you guys want to see a piss stream? that'd be funny. But it'd be a piss stream and also a piss stream. I'd be streaming a stream. Man, I got 8 people and I'm dropping piss puns. We rolling it though. Oh, no, I don't think I can have the hat on, so I'll probably capture this reaction for a video, and I hope it doesn't look awful for you guys. All right, pick is in for Jacksonville. They're picking up. The Vikings are on the clock, boys. They're on the clock. God. All right, perfect time for me to go and take a piss right when the Vikings are on the clock. It's honestly not that bad. Oh, I could see Jacksonville. I could see the Jacksonville Jaguars going Lamar Jackson because Blake Bortles is some hot garbage. But they probably won't. I honestly don't know what the Jaguars need. They got good receivers. Um, maybe a tight end. A tight end would be pretty sexy for them, honestly, because how much they want to run the football. That would make a lot of sense here. That tight end out of South Dakota that I talked about. Don't break eye contact. Don't break eye contact with the camera or with my piss hose. Pick is in. We on the clock, boys. We on the clock. I'm gonna get flagged. This guy clearly is ADD, or he's like schizophrenic or something. He needs some help. All right, 3 more picks total, boys. We almost done with this madness. Really, thank everybody that's been here. Whether you step by for 10 minutes or you've been here for practically the whole time. Appreciate it. Kinda, yeah. Lamar Jackson. I think Lamar Jackson or that South Dakota or whatever tight end. There's a Penn State tight end too that I saw as comparison as Jimmy Graham on a site. So it said his grade was like 4th round though. So Lamar Jackson bullet. Let's go. I'm gonna guess tight end though. My money's on tight end. Taven Bryan. That's one I want the Vikings to get. They literally got 3 of my Vikings mock draft players before we even have a chance. Man, I didn't think that Taven Bryan could have gone in the 2nd round. That was my 2nd round pick, my first mock draft. Spoilers, but still check it out and support the boy. But his comparison, like when he's on, he's very inconsistent his thing. But when he's on, he looks like JJ Watt. Was the comparison I saw. So, God, dang. So it looks like the center from Iowa or Will Hernandez. That's what it's looking like. I think James Daniels is his name. Or I would not be upset at all if the Vikings traded out right now. Man, I really don't want the Vikings to get a corner. That to be a 4th rounder. Like, it'd be useful. It'd be more useful than tight end or wide receiver. Yeah, he could potentially be really good in Jacksonville, though. Man, I wish he would have came to Minnesota, though. Would have been a good position. But if the Vikings don't get a D tackle and Sheldon Richardson pans out, make him long term. Who cares? Let's go with Sheldon. Doesn't sound like he'll be a long term Viking, but hey, let's go. Let's just make it. I also got the Spirit Bound here. Pick is in. So we're just chilling here at 30. We're chilling here at 30. Man, I hope I don't look like a potato. Don't spoil it. Let me say it first. Pick is in. All right, boys. Ah! God dang you. Get out of the future. I sound really behind because of the stream delay, too. So that doesn't help. Oh, we signed Kirk Cousins on Pi Day? Man, that's historic. We signed Kirk Cousins for a Pi Day gift. I'm also streaming the draft off the Xfinity app. So, All right, at U.S. Bank Stadium, I could have gone there. Those hats look pretty legit, though. Oh, is it Anthony Miller? Yeah. I like how everybody's thinking are features now, but it's literally that from the Vikings. There's like 3 teams. I think I saw Anthony Miller down there. Was it true? Yeah, you can tell we're in chat. All right, we went corner. We went corner. So I guess we stack at corner now, boys. No, it's not looking good. Mike Hughes, that's not looking good for Newman. If Newman comes back, he's cornerback 5. What do you guys think, Mike Hughes? I know somebody that's gonna be really excited. Purple People Podcast. Andy Carlson's gonna love this pick. I think that's who he wanted. Shout out to him for getting it right. I don't think corner was. But let's go. Our DB struggled against Philly. Well, let's get DB help, huh? I swear somebody said Anthony Miller. All right, so what do you guys think? That does look like a little bit like I'm recording on a potato. And I swear it looks a lot better on my screen. I'm actually HD, believe it or not. And yours, it looks like. I know it's not a bad thing. We definitely needed depth there. We only had 3 corners on the roster that were good. Marcus Shields is on the roster too, but he's some god awful corner. So now we have 4. Probably Newman will be 5. So I'll take it. I mean, it's obviously not a bad pick. It's a need. I think 3rd round would have been fun to get a corner. But hey, Hernandez or Daniels can still be available in the 2nd round. We could trade up. So hey, not bad. I'll take it. I'm not going to be upset, but Isaiah Wynn and Taven Bryan got picked. But I will trust Mike Zimmer. But honestly, what is this looking like for Trey Waynes now? What's his future in Minnesota looking like? I think he finally took the next step forward. I think Max is looking good as a number 3 corner. But yeah, that's it. I'll go on Mike Hughes' draft profile. Mike Hughes draft. I'll check this out for you guys. Since we got time to burn. Alright, so he went to Central Florida. He's from New Bern, North Carolina. He's a junior. A 4.53 40-meter dash, 20 reps at the bench press, 35.5 vertical, 127 inches on the broad jump. I don't know whether the numbers are good. All right. The player bio. An all-state pick from Bern, North Carolina. Hughes signed on his home state UNC for the 2015 season. He played in 11 games as a reserve that year, making 12 tackles and breaking up 3 passes. Hughes was suspended in October, however, for violating team rules after being part of an incident at a fraternity house. His time with the Tar Heels was over, so he attended Garden City Community College in 2016, earning National Junior College All-American honors with 47 tackles, 2 interceptions, 6 pass breakups, and 3 return touchdowns. So he is a returner. Okay, that's pretty legit then. His UCF head coach Scott Frost convinced Hughes to join UCF for the 2017 season. and his play was a big reason for the team's undefeated record. He started 12 of 13 contests, gathering first-team All-American Athletic Conference honors as a defensive back, 44 tackles for 4 interceptions, 1 returned for a touchdown. I don't think he has the speed to be Cordell Patterson. But he's 4.53. That's not very fast. The overview, he was simply had a game experience. I'm here, but let's say. They're talking about Lamar Jackson, I think. So he's a little short, but stout and tough, very physical from press. His opportunity to rough ride out their releases, won't just jam, looks to completely halt the route with initial punch and aggression, so that's pretty cool. Tracks and catches the football like a receiver. Ball skills includes plus timing, soft hands, and ability to adjust body to make the catch. Premium talent as a return man. All right, so I guess he is a really good returner. So that's pretty good. I'll go ahead and Walter football. All right, let's see this pick. Patriots select. Is it Lamar Jackson? No. A running back to New England. All right. All right, so I'm going to the corner. This is Walter football. That's where I did a lot of my draft research on. I'm make sure. So it might have Cordell Patterson type ceiling. Let's see. Corners. So they have him at. They have him as their 4th ranked corner. So he said, this is what they say. He's ran a bit slower than expected at the combine, but more importantly, that was his performance in team interviews as he comes with some off-field concerns. Some teams' sources love Hughes and have him as their top-rated corner. Others have him lower. Hughes started out at college career in North Carolina. Okay, we read this. Hughes is a natural cover corner with speed, quick feet, and agility. He's very fluid and does a good job running and the route with receivers to prevent them from gaining separation. So it sounds good there. He's also a willing tackler. He always had dangerous ball skills and very talented at slapping passes away at times, contact being a very top threat pass. He can play outside and a nickel. He can provide special teams as a returner, but NFL teams could pick certain spots and limit how times they can use him through injury as a top 3 corner. His team might be afraid to use him on special teams. So he can return for the Vikings. I think he probably will. It could very well be Cordell or Marcus Sherrills. See ya. We got your replacement. And man, did the views drop after that. We're staying tuned till we get this last pick. We'll chill with this very last pick, boys. You want to see that Marcus Sherrill's magic in 2017? He wasn't good at all last year, man. Like, oh, trade. Here comes the Ravens. The Ravens gonna get Lamar Jackson now. Really, the Ravens have RG3. All right, pick is in. Last pick of this. So thanks everybody for tuning by. You guys were fantastic. Let me get some names. The main people that were really Alexander. Appreciate it. Would love it if you stayed around. When I do my man simulations and stuff. Fun to have you with. Anthony, of course, Bryce for popping by, but he's a homie. And Wise. Y'all were all great. Alright. This feels kind of like Teddy. Trading up to 32nd overall pick to get Teddy. Feels kind of like it. It's a Louisville quarterback too. It needs to happen. It's poetic. Man, it's poetic. Louisville quarterbacks. Man, his nerves have got to be. He's got to be so relieved if he's just done. Well, that's cool. Well, there we have it. All 32 picks of the first round. Reacted, commentated. Vikings got Hughes for your set at corner. Oh my goodness gracious. I wouldn't be too upset if we got another one. If we think Newman will be gone. If we get one in like the 5th, 6th, 7th round, something like that. But I gotta do homework. So again, thanks everybody for tuning in. I will cover the rest of the draft in videos. I'm gonna be busy. I wish I could live stream it because that'd be a lot of fun, especially day 2. Potentially like 3 or 4 picks in that round. If the Vikings maneuver a lot, I would really like if they would stockpile a bunch of 2nd and 3rd rounders. And there's good picks in the should be in there in the 4th round too. But there we have it. The stream was complete. We've been live for almost 200 minutes, so love it. But yeah, so full draft coverage coming up, so make sure if you aren't subscribed, do so. And we'll see you guys later. If I know how to end this stream on here. See ya.